Ominous. Thank you, Steve. A push to make paid family leave mandatory in New York State is gaining momentum now. Advocates crowded a hallway outside the Senate chambers at the Capitol today. They were sending a message, but it's not a message that everyone is on board with. Capitol reporter Kimberly Howard joins us now. Kimberly, what's the disagreement here?
Well, as opponents say, this plan could be bad for business, but supporters say people should not have to choose between paying their bills and taking care of a newborn baby or sick loved one.
So what do we want? We want it now!
There were only about a dozen advocates chanting at the Capitol Thursday, but they represent about 6.4 million New Yorkers who currently don't have access to paid family leave.
They're heartbreaking stories of people who just really were in such economic dire straits at a time in their life where they had a new child or a sick child or a dying family member, and they had no support.
Sherry Lewant is president and director of A Better Balance. Her organization has been helping collect petitions across the state.
And we have 13,500 signatories.
They also have the support of both the Assembly and the governor. The plan for employees to give $1 a week from their paychecks in exchange for 12 weeks of paid time off. Workers could eventually get 50% of their salary as the proposal is phased in. The problem is many small businesses are not on board. Ken Bukowski is president of the State Business Council.
If you have a key person out for an extended period of time, you're either going to have to find a temporary replacement at a cost or have required overtime at a cost or do without.
Bukowski is hoping lawmakers will hold off. His only hope may be Senate Republicans.
It needs to be looked at, needs to be addressed.
Senator George Amador says the current plan needs to be modified to protect everyone involved.
Really plan this thing out in a way that it becomes affordable for the employee, affordable for the employer, and not some gimmick or program that just may not be sustainable, where there could be a taxpayer bailout years down the road. We can't afford that.
Now, this proposal would be a mandate on all employees, so it's not something you could opt out of if you don't want it or don't think that you'll use it. That means that all employees would be charged $1 a week or $52 a year. If it passes, the plan would be fully implemented by 2021. Right now, only 3 other states in the nation have paid family leave. Live in studio, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.
New York City went green today for St. Paddy's Day, the largest gathering for all those who wish to revel in all things Irish. It's the largest in the country. The very first, by the way, was held on this day, if you can imagine, in 1762. Well, there were other ways to recognize the Irish of all days in our area. Students at the Capital Region BOCES Center and Technical Center hosted an Irish feast that included corned beef, lamb stew, and poached Atlantic salmon, and a favorite of many in Ireland, and they prepared all of it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.